Hello, and welcome to the Complete Spelling Program Information Videos. Copyright 2012, The Read Write Company Limited. Hi, I'm Adam. I'm going to explain to you how you can more fully use the Complete Spelling Program Stage 3. Stage 3 caters for ages 7 to 8 and is part of 6 stages covering primary education. The Stage 3 program consists of 6 workbooks and the Teacher's Manual. The Teacher's Manual contains weekly word lists, teacher's notes, and also curriculum word banks from which words can be selected to extend the more able students. The workbooks contain a range of activities each week which support the spelling lists. These workbooks are differentiated in difficulty. From stages 2 to 4, the A workbooks are for children who find spelling more difficult, and the B workbooks are for the rest of the class. The activities in each workbook are explained in the teacher's notes at the back of the workbooks. The Complete Spelling Program Stage 3 runs for 32 weeks. For convenience, there are 3 activity workbooks containing weeks 1 to 11, 12 to 22, and 23 to 32 respectively. Now, let us look in detail at the structure of each week. For an example, let us look at the A workbooks, which are intended for children who find spelling more difficult. Throughout the program, each week contains multiple worksheets denoted by the week number on the left and suggested completion order on the right. Here we have selected week 20. This contains worksheets 20.1 to 20.6 and an unlabeled extra activity sheet which occurs every 2 or 3 weeks. It is suggested that worksheets point 1 are completed on Monday, point 2 on Tuesday, point 3 on Wednesday, and from Wednesday onwards, additional worksheets completed when the teacher chooses, as all the spellings will have already been taught. The Stage 3 Teacher's Manual contains information on how to implement the program, as well as spelling lists for each week, a curriculum word bank, and parental notes. Now, let us look at List 20 as an example spelling list. Included each week are teaching points and weekly dictation sentences which are intended to be used on a weekly basis to monitor the retention of spellings covered previously. No words appear in dictation sentences that have not been taught before. Therefore, this is a reliable means of monitoring retention. The weekly spelling lists are presented for the average group. Box 1 and List A are taught on Monday and are used in the Point 1 worksheets. Box 2 and List B are taught on Tuesday and are used in the Point 2 worksheets. Box 3 and List C are taught on Wednesday and are used in the Point 3 worksheets, and Boxes 1 to 3 and Lists A to C are revised on Thursday and are used in the Point 4, Point 5, Point 6 and extra activity sheets. To differentiate the spelling lists, for below and above average spellers, the number of rows of frequency words can be altered. Rows of frequency words can be added or removed to increase or decrease difficulty. Extra rows are formed from curriculum words found at the curriculum word bank at the back of the Teacher's Manual. The first row of frequency words should be deleted for children who worked on the extension levels in Stage 2, as they have already learned these words, although these words can still be retained at the teacher's discretion for revision purposes. Adding or removing rows, therefore, allows up to 5 levels of differentiation. For example, a class of 5 groups could be differentiated as follows: Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, and Group 5. Now, to look at the activities in more detail. There is a close procedure activity for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday each week. If there are any children in the class with poor reading skills, they should complete the closed procedure alongside the class discussion and use the target spelling words as a clue to the meaning of the sentence. In the next activity, children are asked to write sentences of their own using the words in the cloud. For children with very severe literacy difficulties, this activity may be differentiated by asking them to write the correct sentence from the closed procedure beside the correct picture. If any children have poor motor skills and find writing difficult, they can write the target word only. The high-frequency words for children following the core program, this is explained in the teacher's manual, have been included because they are frequently used in writing. At the bottom of the page, children in this group are asked to write a sentence for that day's high-frequency word. This group has only one high-frequency word to learn each day. This worksheet is the same activity as the A-book, but differentiated for children working on the first extension level. Here, they write sentences of their own for each of the rhyme words and are encouraged to write sentences for the range of meanings for a particular word. For example, lock. The key for the lock was missing. Don't forget to lock the door. The lock keeper opened the lock gates to let the boat through. The pupils should attempt to spell all the words in these sentences themselves, words they have learned previously, and also words they have not yet learned to spell. If a pupil insists on help with any word, then this word should be written by the teacher at the bottom of the page. This allows the teacher to look back at the previous work undertaken, knowing the extent of the help given. This, in turn, gives a more accurate assessment of the pupil's level of independence. Words that have not been taught are not corrected, but the errors allow the teacher to monitor the knowledge the child is applying in his attempts to spell unknown words. Words that have been taught and are misspelled are drawn to the attention of the child, and positive feedback given for the correct parts of the word, and guidance given on what needs to be corrected. At the bottom of the page, the high-frequency words are given. A third word should be added for the top group or groups, and if you have variable spellers, a fourth word can be added. These words should be added from the curriculum word bank at the back of the teacher's manual, so that the words they are being asked to spell are related to what they will write about in class. In the joined handwriting activity at the top of the page, teachers should identify 3 words for the activity and write the words at the top of each column in a handwriting style according to the handwriting policy in the teacher's school. This activity is a further development of worksheet point 4 in stage 2. Children are expected to identify the initial phoneme and match the words to the correct picture. This activity is targeted at less able spellers. This page is the same activity as in the B-books. The only difference here is that children have to write the correct word for each picture from memory. These word search activity sheets are an extension of the tracking activity found in stage 2. In the A workbooks, the words in the word search are written from left to right and top to bottom. The words do not cross over each other, as this can be confusing for this target group, i.e. children who find spelling more difficult. The target words are listed for this group, and they have to find the words and colour them in. The activities at the bottom half of this page include jumbled sentences and identifying syllables in written words. Throughout the Key Stage 1 programme, all words used in the jumbled sentences activity are words that children have previously been taught. In the B workbooks, words in the word search are left to right, top to bottom, and left to right diagonally. The children have to complete this activity entirely from memory. Other activities included in these pages are jumbled sentences, alphabetical order, and homophones. Now to the Point 6 worksheets. As in Stage 2, crosswords are used to retrieve words on the basis of meaning. The other activities included in this worksheet are based on spelling rules. The A worksheets include adding ed and ing, which was not covered by this group in Stage 2, and the B sheets introduce new spelling rules and compound words. From Book 2 onwards, there is an extra activity sheet every 2 or 3 weeks. In the A workbooks, this is based on compound words, and in the B workbooks, this is based on syllables. All the words from this activity are from that week's particular list, or from previous lists, allowing reinforcement of previous learning. Thank you for watching this information video. Please see our other videos.